in Atlantic, the women is stranded, the men on the run, the profits are blended, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants you. To sleep in the box while they making a mockery, following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all get it. Jumping on what I want to let I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say, I ain't you real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, go home in the ride, go hoping for change, miracles, I know the feelings they came, prepare with the ride. You out of pocket. 280, I'm steady stacking the bucket. Who you feel they talk about us? Who you feel they talk about us? Dancing in the jungle, hell into the big step, but now we lose the count. Dancing in the safe house, dancing in the safe. Can I watch you? Looks like I'm some boots, I can sweat on my face. Cameras moving when I'm moving, the fake money, someone would know what I'm like. More than his stacking, in the government, books in my face in the bank. Homies suggesting the fix when I'm breaking, look at my reaction, my shit is a speech. What community feel they don't wait no further? What community feel they don't wait no further? Council culture dog. Say what I wanna about you. I'm like overdog. I keep you like I'm Jigga. Watch out on it dog. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol.
Elevator, got that chocolate leather, slick caps, got that G30, Genesis 30, slick talk, slick horse right there, got that horsey, got that slick shit from Slick Horse. Shout out to my nigga Goods, he's the animal bro. Go up there to his website, nothingbutgood.com. Sheesh. So we got that slip. Got the elevator. Got that. So we got that slick shit.
This is a picture of me when I was single.
What are you waiting for? There's no next.
This is a picture of me when I was single.
I don't feel like I'm meant for anyone long term. I'm always the experiment to make them better for the next. I don't feel like I'm meant.
Play that back, man.
Show yourself and then show what almost killed you. Show yourself and then.
Seems like you're ready. Your waist is looking good, but that.
You can do good things for people. Sometimes they act like they don't. You can help them and they'll turn on you like an apple. You can do wonderful things and do one thing wrong, and they'll forget every good thing you ever did. You can do this.
Support your friends the same way that you do for the celebrity that don't even know you. If your friends start a business, go cop something from their clothing line. If they do a beauty, go get your nails and your hair done for them. I know that everybody got bills to pay for, but if you're really my friend, don't tell me you ain't got it right now because support don't always cover the form of money. If that friend drops some music, post it to your story. Retweet their business. There's tons of support you can do for free, but don't wait till they make it to finally say, hey, bro, I knew you was gonna make it. If you knew I was gonna...
Slick Rick got that slick shit. Got the elevator. Got that chocolate leather.
Season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone. So we'll start here at the 25. First play, going to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. First carry there for the shooting line. Ty Davis, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a splinter stance. They just have to stick to the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Second down, again, it's Davis Price. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Not much of that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute it. I guess correctly, they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win, and the defense got it.
Well, come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40. 21 yards there on third down.
We often hear the phrase, short the tight end, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need him. He'll pick up, and on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Play action. It's Howell. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time they'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. They'll test the perimeter, but that time, they run to the challenge.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. First carry for Elijah Mitchell. At the 25. That burst goes for 20 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his whole line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with the man.
He was brought down by big Levi Onwuzurike.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
The center receiver in motion to the right. Third and 2, here's Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, Thunder, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Starts the drive. And he will lose yardage back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have the suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make the play. How about that type of play?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, we called him a disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Flushed out right. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it to a game where they catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot? Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing his Hurts. And with a hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, he's got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. So just a 3-yard return, firing game clock on 35. And then out of the offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on the first drive. Good news, their defense backs them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to change the defense. How do they handle what we call sudden changes? When all of a sudden, he goes against their offense and they have to run down the field and try to put up the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Powell. And this gets to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And his gets to take over at the 39-yard line. So it's a 39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. This defense for the Niners terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I think our Scott is sticking. We ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury. Now to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 6, 7, 8, 8.
Knew that play was coming. Knew that play was coming.
The pace is already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for the entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Knew that play was coming.
Every single one of the guys this is going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals, all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49 offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all day? Get you throwing it to it. Or maybe you have to be smart. Whatever's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. Look at the game of jeopardy. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. The best pass for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes in. Just inside 10 back at the goal line. The wind up losing 10 on the set. They'll lead to a 3rd and long.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After a run, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 57 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ballgame. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So only at 7 now as they kick it away. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone.
Come with
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any reason with this group right now. This is a moving group. They're going to keep building up with their last drive. Now they just let it rush and rush and rush so they can snap that and get back to work.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He was out there with his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for anything, I guess whatever the offense is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot to the completion.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Lions had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. Tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged.
Nigga, why the fuck is he? Come on, man.
That's a heck of a response to
man, what is that?
And seeing the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there
That's horrible.
Because typically with teams late in the game, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped it early, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, cooked.
After they've been done.
And in a big way, that was
Let you by 20 yards.
on the touchdown.
Oh, man. The fuck is that? Are you kidding me?
Take it at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. That starts the drive right around the 37. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game.
Come on, man. Why is he coming free?
First down, 11, to get to the line of scrimmage. He will lose his yards.
Telling me, why the fuck is he getting back? Why is he getting free? Fuck out the way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That time on the run pass option when he decided to...
Fuck is he free? Like that.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college, because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Hal.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Rookie mistake there. Second down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's having pretty good out catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught it out there.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket.
Right,
And
that's the
he
ball.
catch it.
Fucking wide open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 2. Able to find Brady. And Jones should join the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss in the series, so that's a deal with 3rd and 11.
They threw this right into the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And once more, Hal back to the air. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Has some space here. And he's going to be out down inside inside the 20 of the 15. A big play that time, catch and run, 38 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they look to throw. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Extra point away from evening this one up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by McKinn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? It's time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it.
He rifles once, it's intercepted. Picked by Darius Smith. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw some time and he said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
I bet his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instinct. Understanding where the play is going and being able to make the play on the football.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
And there we saw one of the downsides of missing the run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Three yards remain for second down. Second down, here's Davis Price. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Faking the handoff, Howell. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. touch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On now, Tucker McCann. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. McCann's kick up and good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Hurts fumbles it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Howell. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers would extend their lead here just before halftime. McCann now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 24, Lions 14. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. Swift going to try up the middle. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 62 yards rushing for now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option. Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. In motion comes the tight end left. From the 36, Hurts. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And Howe will throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Third and long, here's Howell. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Levante David in on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Completes it to Samuel. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Powell throwing on third down here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A heck of a way to start the fourth quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. On the handoff, this is Swift. 68 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They go play action with Hurts. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now I'll try to pick it up on 3rd. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. It's caught. Mitchell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Drake Jackson. And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the belt 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So the victory here for San Francisco. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers.